Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. Today I'm going to discuss red flag number 75, how to get even with a narcissist. I'm creating this video from raw knowledge and experience, so it's to your benefit to pay attention. You gotta listen to learn and learn to listen. Everyone, and I mean everyone, who has dealt with a narcissist wanted revenge after the discard stage. When I first learned my ex was a narc, I watched all, I mean all, the YouTube videos of Does the Narcissist Miss You? Which is the #1 YouTube lookup search criteria on narcissism. Because I couldn't believe all the good times we had would just be tossed away like a bubblegum wrapper. I started watching all the videos on how to get revenge on a narcissist, which is the #2 lookup search criteria on narcissism. Everyone tells you to be happy and to become a success, but this wasn't good enough for me. I wanted payback, destruction, mayhem. That's what I desired. And if you wasn't talking that, I didn't want to hear it. Red flag. Any person that takes you out of your character is not worth being with. They will cause you to do something that will ruin your life. You must remember you are more important than them. Run! I was going to get demonic when I was dealing with my demonic monster. Thus, I was turning into Loki. And I'm not talking about Loki from Marvel movies. I'm talking about Loki from Marvel Comics. That character is far more treacherous and more deadlier than that of the movies. Loki is the most fascinating character in Norse mythology. He has an evil disposition that excelled all men in the arts of cunning, and he always cheats. Loki possesses a brilliant intellect and ingenuity that makes him an incredibly dangerous opponent to anyone. How deadly is this demon? He's responsible for the death and Armageddon of the gods of Norse mythology. That's how deadly he is. See how a narcissist can poison your soul? My soul before this was that of a pacifist. It may have taken me long, but I was able at some point, around 6 months, to let it go and walk away from a breakup. With a narcissist, that won't happen. I assure you. It's impossible to let go quickly due to the nature of the violations made upon you by them. Please watch my video, Red Flag number 70, The Jezebel Spirit of a Narcissist, at the end of this video in the annotations, so you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Very few people know what I intended to do and how to get even with my narc, which would have ruined her life. I wasn't worried about a court case of slander because I'm telling the truth. I welcome her to take me to court. That's the reason why my book is published. Once again, here we go again, this time with the narcissist. Those that personally seen what was done to me or read the book wanted me to carry out that vengeance because she deserved it. deserve, to bring upon oneself due to cause and effect. My mother's wish before she died was not to do it and to let it go. My father's living wish was not to do it and to let it go. After I finished writing my book on narcissism, and I no longer had to live in the past and reminisce about what happened, I became more rational. I decided to grant my parents' wishes. And moments of clarity fell upon me after the anger subsided. It will subside. It's different from person to person, though, so only you will know. I'm going to share this with you. My narc's flying monkey, Judy of the second book, here we go again, was envious of my relationship with my narc. For 2.5 years, that woman seethed in silence while I was happy with my narc's idolization stage. The moment I broke up with my narc for the first time, because we all broke up with them more than once, there she is contacting me and crossing boundaries to contact my narc. The moment I made up with my narc, because we all took them back more than once, silence fell upon her again. The moment I left my narc for good, because we all been there during the discard stage, there she is crossing boundaries to contact my narc and contacted me saying to me, I just wanted to rub it in your face, yet another failed relationship, but you're the victim. Yeah, right. It had nothing to do with being miserable. Trust me, I'm far from miserable. I beg to differ. This is coming from a woman whose rebound left her 2 months after I left her, with her own brother asking her, and I quote, are you sure you should be calling this man your man? And having people say about her, Judy did Andrew a favor because she is not a happy, in love woman. For the fact that people question if you sure some dude is really your man, and your response is yes, on and off for a month and a half, shows me you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I love hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is when one douchebag calls out another douchebag for being a douchebag, and the second douchebag responds to this by calling the first one a hypocrite. In moral words, hypocrisy is the practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs to which one's own behavior does not confirm. Pretense. Phony. People who moved on with their lives don't contact people exes. Now this is funny. I created this post in my group, The Truth Hurts, March 7th, 2013. At that time, it applied, I didn't know it would apply to her from the years of 2014 to 2016 when I was with my narc. Envy of one's relationship. Envy. To bear a grudge towards someone due to converting what that person has or enjoys. It's been highly noticed by Judy and myself that people are envious of our relationship because of my topics. Well, I need to tell you, you need to get a life. Facebook is entertainment, not reality. I treat her right, And unlike you, she's not being abused. She's not being called out her name. Her children are not molested. She's not cheated on. She's financially taken care of. And I make her happy. Now, instead of you being happy with a couple that's happy with each other, you're wasting your life wondering why she with me. Judy's not a retard. At least I thought. Judy is a grown woman in her late 40s. And if I was treating her bad, she would have been gone a long time ago. Duh. So don't blame her for me calling you out on the bullshit you do in your relationships. I also noticed that the ones that are envious are single and lonely, or in a relationship with someone they are not happy with because they are too scared to be by themselves. Truth of the fact is, if you had someone like me, you'd be better off. She's doing better than you. So stop wondering about her and worry about yourself. What I'm trying to say to you, the YouTube viewer, is you have to live your life to the fullest if you want payback at a narc. I learned this from Judy. Judy was pissed when I gotten over her. Judy was pissed when I got into a relationship that was better than her because she actually thought I couldn't do better than her. Judy was pissed when my narc looked better than her. You can barely see it in the pictures, but her face is deformed from an operation, which is why she wears the bang hairstyle to cover her horrid deformity. A quack that did eye brain surgery on her didn't put her back together again properly. And now she looks like Frankenstein with one eye up, one eye down. Literally looking like the character from The Goonies that is on the thumbnail of today's video. It was embarrassing, and I mean humiliating, to be seen with her and hear people say about me, "Damn, he kissed her in public." To show her I cared, every now and then I would kiss the knot on her forehead to assure her it was okay. But no more. Judy was pissed when I left her. I left her when I read her infidelity text messages. And I quote, "I couldn't take it anymore. I pulled off his pants to see what he was working with. I just had to taste him. So I put his dick in my mouth, and he was loving it." Now, when I packed my shit to leave, she's asking my best friend, am I going to pay half my rent? Frankenstein done lost her damn mind. I tell you, you can't make this shit up. Judy was pissed when I launched my television show with a live audience, and jealousy made her say, and I quote, "bullshit video, bootleg." Where my narc said to her, "What concern is it of yours? Secondly, stick to what your man doing. Andrew has bigger fish to fry and no longer deals with scavengers." Now these two are the best of friends. I love hypocrisy. Same thing now is being implemented upon my narc. My narc is annoyed I've gotten over her, which is why she stalks me with phony profiles on Facebook and on YouTube videos. My narc's annoyed I'm helping people with my YouTube videos. And people are actually listening to me. Climbing viewership of 430 subscribers within 2 months to date. She thought I would stop with my book. and didn't have to worry because not too many people read my books. My narc is annoyed that her coworkers, who are my Facebook friends, know about my book on narcissism and the truth it reveals about her. As you can see, I went to the next level, YouTube, where I'm being followed by hundreds, viewed by thousands, and available to millions. And that level is marketing my books. Everyone is loving the book so much that I'm entering publishers' contests. I'm presently shopping my book on narcissism to major producers to turn into a movie. To live well is the best revenge. While they continue their shallow experience of cheating and making booty calls by airplanes. Keep these three things in mind. What we do in anger is what we live to regret. It's easy to fall in love and hard to fall out of love. Never loved more than you are loved. Just a word to the wise.